Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinelo and I'm an international student studying occupational therapy MSc in the UK. If you're new here, please do not make it your last. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi guys, thank you for always coming back. This really means a lot to me. On today's video guys, I'm going to be in the differences between support work versus healthcare assistant. If this is the kind of video you like to watch, please sit back and let's get right into the video. So the differences I'm going to be giving is from my own experiences, and I'm not going to be talking much about the morning shift. So I'm going to be giving the job description of healthcare assistant night shift and support work job description night shift. I've done day shift for support work, but I've not done day shift for healthcare assistant. I know what they do, but it would be best to just say the ones that I've experienced. All right, let's start with healthcare assistant. So healthcare assistant is mostly done in care homes, example nursing homes, residential homes. Yeah, that's basically what it is. And some of them, they have underlying health issues, and some of them are wheelchair bound, some of them they walk via Zimmer frame, but their mobility is mostly very low, so they mostly will be in bed. With healthcare assistant night shift, usually time is between 7:30 p.m. and then 7:30 in the morning, which is why it's like 12-hour shifts, which is why if you're doing it, you just have to do once a week, because if you do 12 hours, you've gone above your 20 hours. So usually they'll give you only once a week, depending on timings of the particular care home. But there's another care home I've worked in, and the timing was between 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. and that's 10 hours, which is all right. And then you have 1 hour break. That's unpaid. It's unpaid. For my agency, it's unpaid. All right, so when you come in, immediately you come in, you do tea time. That will be around 8 p.m. so you do tea time. With night shift, you really do not do a lot of feeding, because you just do tea time, which is you're giving them tea and biscuits. You're asking, oh, do you want a cup of tea? Do you want coffee? And for some of them, they don't really feed well, so some of them will use something called thickener. You use thickener for them to help them with swallowing. Yeah, you just do tea time, and then those that can't feed, you just feed them. You help them have the tea. Some people say, no, I don't want tea, and then after that, you start with changing pad. This is where the work is. It's not even hard. This is just because of the smell, because you're changing pad. Then you wear face masks, you have your full regalia, you have your hand gloves, you have your face mask, you have your apron. So yeah, you do personal care. It's called, the posh name is personal care. You do personal care. Personal care. After personal care, that means you're putting them to bed. And some of them like to go to bed late. So if the people at the day shift, they don't put them to bed, you have to put them to bed. And for those who are not mobile, you have to hoist them to bed. Night shifts, we haven't really used hoist. It just depends. Some of them, they put them to bed before we come in, before handover. But if you have to, you still have to do training. They will hoist train you. They will do moving and handling, which also includes hoisting. So you put them to bed, after which you start doing paperwork and a lot of different care homes and their own. Some people, they do it manual, some people they do digital, some people they do analog. You have to handwrite it, and then you do hourly check. So every hour you check, what are they doing? Oh, they're sleeping, this one is happening. You write everything down, and then after which 5 a.m. you do personal care. So for some of them, it's personal care, you're just giving them a wash. And so some people say, oh, I want a cup of tea, you give them a cup of tea. And that's basically it. When it's 7:30, you go home, and then you forget about the day's job. You do handover, and then you go home. If you've been watching this video up until this point and you're not subscribed to my channel, why? Did I do anything to you? Why? So please subscribe to my channel, guys. Half of you that watch my videos are not subscribed, and it's not fair. It's not fair. So yeah, there's going to be a reminder, a button will pop up. Please do subscribe to my channel, okay? So for support work is mostly them. The people there, they are highly independent. Sometimes I go to support work and I don't even see them, because they've already gone to bed. They are highly independent. They just need you to be there. They need somebody to be there just in case anything happens. So they need someone else to be there, because they lack capacity to some certain level, but they are very independent. They shower themselves, they feed themselves, some of them cook themselves, they go to university by themselves, they do everything on their own. They're just there to help them. So for night shift, it's mostly 10 to 8 a.m., which is 10-hour shift. So you come in at 10, you do handover. So for them, because they live in their own houses, maybe not their own houses, the company's houses, For some people, it's just one person in that. It's just one service user, or you can have 2 or 3, depending on how big the organization is. Sometimes it depends on the severity. They would have a sleeping meaning so another staff member, but the person is just there to sleep. You don't wake them up. You only wake them up when there's an emergency, and if they get to be woken up, they pay them because they were disturbed. But you just come there, you just sleep, and they pay you for sleeping. And then there's waking night, which is what I do. You're meant to be awake. If you sleep, if they catch you sleeping, that's your own personal problem. So yeah, you do cleaning. Sometimes you have to clean. The cleaning is not, you do COVID cleaning. It's nothing vigorous, just like cleaning your house. Clean the house, take out the bins, and then, so why I like support is once I'm done with all these things, guys, is schoolwork. It really gives me time to do my schoolwork. Half of my assignment, it's bad that sometimes I leave my schoolwork to do it when I get to work, because then everywhere is quiet. It's in the night, and I'm such a library girl. I just like when everywhere is quiet. So yeah, it really helps me. So I do my schoolwork, another thing, I do the research that I need to do. But then with support work, you also do hourly check. For some people, it's not handwritten. You have to send an email every hour, or you send message every hour to whomever your organization say you should send it to. But yeah, every hour you do hourly check. Another thing for support work is you do medication. But for the care homes, the medications, they are done by the nurses. I've never seen a carer doing medication. Maybe the senior carers they do, but yeah, it's mostly done by the nurses. But for support work, we the support workers, we do medication. But before then, you're going to get trained to do medication. So they train you. For some people, it's 3 different types of trainings, and when they feel like, oh, you're ready, you'll become eligible to do medication. All right, and then after which in the morning you go home. So yeah, the difference is not more between what you do. The only difference I can say is because you do personal care in healthcare assistant, as a healthcare assistant in the care homes, and then we support you don't do personal care. But aside from that, you still get the same experience. You still talk to them the same way with dignity. You still respect their opinions. You're still trying to support them and help them out. Yeah, another reason is some people don't like night shifts, and I see the reason, because if you do night shift there, when you come back, it's either your day is going to be useless. The whole day will be useless. So some people, they prefer to do day, but because of school, I prefer to do night shifts, because it's not a permanent thing. So I'm just going to do night shift for now. But people don't like it because they feel like, oh, it makes you useless. You come back the next day, you are sleeping, or you're going to be useless. You're waking up around 2 p.m. the next day. So yeah, that's why people don't like. But then with day shifts, I don't have a problem with day shift, just that because I have to be in school or I'm doing other things. Day shift, so, and day shift is 7:30 in the morning to 7 p.m. for healthcare assistant. For care homes, for support work is 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. But some people, they break it in, so you're doing 8 to 3, that's early shift, and then you do late 3 to 10. And then if you're doing sleeping, it's 10 to morning, but then you're going to be sleeping because the person doing waking nights will come and take handover. I'm sure if you're not in the UK or you're trying to come in, this might sound really, you're like, what are all these terms I'm talking about? But when you come in, you're going to, it will start making sense, and then you start understanding it. So yeah, if you're coming into the UK and you're looking for a job, I'd advise start looking for healthcare assistant, support work. Once you come in, care homes near me, support work near me, guys, there are tons of them. It's huge in the UK. It's really huge in the UK, guys. You'll find just search and apply. I applied to a lot, but yeah. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends, and I'll see you in my next one. All right, thank you guys so much. And if there are other video ideas you'd like me to do, just comment down below and I'll deliver. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one.